Hey everybody, Travis Wilson, Director of Economic Development for the City of Florissant. It's Friday in the Valley of Flowers, and you know what that means.
It's time to grow and flow.
You are absolutely right. I am here today with Nishan Harvey, who is the proud owner of Latte Lounge. It's a new business here in Florissant.
Yes, we are new. We have been open for almost 3 weeks now.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Fantastic. And it's been like a crazy 3 weeks for you, hasn't it?
It's been steady. People are still finding out about it, but it's been crazy for me personally. But I think that we're still excited and we're still new and people are still finding out about Latte Lounge. So
very cool. Very cool. So it's a coffee business, obviously. How did you happen upon the idea of wanting to own your own business and that you wanted to have a coffee bar?
Okay, two very loaded questions for me. My parents have always been entrepreneurs, and so honestly, we were raised in a home where that was the thing to do, honestly. And so my sister and I started our first official business when I was 13 years old.
Oh my goodness.
It was an online boutique, and from there, we went on with our lives. I went to college my freshman year, and I dropped out. So I'm proud to say that I am a college dropout. I opened my first business, which is 2 doors down from here, Kingdom Kids Learning Center, in 2017. So I was 19 years old, telling my parents that I didn't want to go back to college. I wanted to open up a child care facility, and they were all for it. And so we've been open for almost 4 years. But the coffee was a different story. At the age of 14, I lost my father. And the only thing that would make my migraine subside was caffeine. My love for caffeine grew at the age of 14. And I knew at one point I wanted to open up a place of business that sold coffee because I knew what caffeine did for me in a time of my life when I didn't have anything else to turn to, but I didn't know when I would open up a coffee shop. So about 2.5 years ago, I wrote it down in my journal, and I still didn't know when it would happen. But luckily, this space became available, and I figured what better place in Florissant, 2 doors down from an already Florissant business that's doing well, what better place to open up a business? And so that's how my love for coffee came about, and that's how Latte Lounge came about.
So you really do embody it. You are here to grow and flow.
Absolutely.
And you've done that, which
Yes.
is very cool.
Yes.
That's fantastic. So tell me about what your product offerings are. What's on your menu?
Awesome. So we have a lot of lattes. Lattes seem to be very popular. Our turtle latte is very popular, as well as our cinnamon latte. Macchiatos, we have things for non-coffee drinkers, teas, we have lemonades and different things like that, as well as
chocolate?
Yes, hot chocolate. Billy Goat chips, which are very popular as well, and we offer Old Town donuts, so we're keeping it all in Florissant.
Very nice. So people like it a whole latte, don't they?
We like to think so.
Dad jokes. And so how many people do you have that work here with you?
We have 2 baristas, Ben and Trisha. They're absolutely amazing, super people-oriented, and they're ready to serve you here every day. So they've learned a lot of customers' orders. I was in here today, and Ben saw a guy pulling up, and he already had his drink ready whenever he came in the door. So very relational. That's our goal here, to build relationship with people in the community here in Florissant.
Well, that's definitely important because it is about community here in Florissant. People are very, very in tune with that. And you, of course, not only having the business here, but tell us just a little bit more about your child care center just 2 doors down.
Yes, awesome. So we house children 6 weeks to 6 years old, very young. We've been in business for almost 4 years. We are a faith-based facility. Our waiting list is absolutely insane. So we are looking to open up another facility right here in Florissant.
You're going to grow and flow.
Yes.
Absolutely, I like it.
Hopefully within less than a year. That's our goal. So we're excited every day just to be there and, you know, welcome the kids in, and the parents are absolutely excited about Latte Lounge because they can drop their kids off and come right down and get a latte every morning.
Built-in clientele.
Yes.
I like that. Absolutely. Well, very cool. Well, Nishan, can you tell us anything else that you'd like for us to be aware of? It's been so great to visit with you, and I appreciate your time, but I want to make sure we've covered everything that's on your mind. Anything else you want us to know about?
I just want you guys to come in and enjoy a latte. I know that we can't quite sit inside just yet with all of our mandates, but we'll be able to sit inside soon. But tell all of your friends to come in and get a latte or a cup of hot chocolate or a cup of coffee, whatever it is that your heart desires.
Very cool. Well, we definitely appreciate it. So, being that you're a Florissant business owner twice now, almost 3 times, how do you give back to the community? How are you involved?
So before we even opened, I already had this huge idea that we would definitely just highly recommend our staff to go out and volunteer in our community. And also every Saturday, 10% of our net sales go to a local community. And so on our Instagram and our Facebook, people are allowed to comment a local charity that they're aware of that might need a little extra help, or that might need some donations. And so 10% of our net sales we donate to a local charity every Saturday.
There you go, like Team Food Pantry, for instance.
Yes, Salvation Army, as well as It's Your Birthday Incorporated. It's a local charity that we've been partnering with, and so we're excited. And we also donate to children that are across the country that do not have the proper living areas and the proper food, different things like that. We partner with Compassion, that's the name of the program, which is just like a monthly fee where you partner with one child and you give them Christmas gifts and different things like that. So very exciting, very thankful that we're able to give to those around us.
Fantastic. So Nishan, these books look amazingly cool. Tell me about them.
Awesome. So they're both books filled with affirmations. One is for boys and one is for girls. I actually started the books when I realized that the home that I grew up in wasn't normal to those around me. So I grew up knowing whose I was and who I was. My parents instilled self-worth inside of my sister and I, and so I felt like it was my mission and my goal to get the word out so that people can kind of know who they are, because we live in a very wicked world, if we're just going to be honest here. And for kids to know that they are brave and that they can do all things, and the same thing that my parents instilled in me, that kids can know the same thing as well. And so one has me on the cover and the other one is dedicated for my father.
That's incredibly important, and I'm noticing you got some scriptures in here and just some great sort of maxims for people to really build their life around.
Absolutely, and I tell people that they're designed like children's books, but I've had people over the age of 83 buy them to speak every day, and I've had people buy them to speak over their newborn. So for all ages, they're just filled with affirmations, positivity, most definitely.
Very cool. Thank you so much for telling us about them. So real quick before we go, tell us how people can get a hold of you, your address, phone number, website, things of that nature.
Yes, all of our information can be found on our Facebook page, which is just Latte Lounge, as well as our Instagram. We are located at 2190 North Waterford Drive in Florissant, of course. And also, our phone number is 314-328-4171.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So for Nishan Harvey, I'm Travis Wilson. This has been Grow and Flow. Thank you for watching.